name is Rebecca Go Oco, and I'm going to present my grant proposal to the Kaplan Foundation for Early Childhood. The contents of my PowerPoint regard the contents that I also submitted in my full grant proposal, the letter of intent, the proposal outline, project description, evaluation, budget, sustainability, and collaboration plans. So the Kaplan Foundation for Early Childhood is what I picked for my project because this foundation funds projects towards early childhood welfare, early childhood education and play, and parenting education. There is a two-step process in applying to the Kaplan Foundation for Early Childhood, and the first is to write a letter of intent. The second, after the letter of intent is approved, then the organization, such as mine, can go forward and submit a full grant proposal. So the project that I am going to be pitching to the foundation is to provide early childhood and after-school centers and services such as transportation to and from school for older children in business parks to facilitate familial support and higher quality of work in parents' workplaces. Again, my chosen foundation is the Kaplan Foundation for Early Childhood. So the proposal outline can be divided into three parts: the needs statement, the measure of accountability, and the action plan. The needs statement includes the importance of child care for working families. Currently, about 7% of companies offer on-site daycare service for their employees. However, large companies such as Google has looked into the benefit of having a daycare on site and has used this as one of their recruiting tools when hiring employees. One of the benefits seen with on-site daycare and childcare are fewer off days and free marketing and promoting of their workplace. There is also a large percentage of mothers who express difficulties in finding and arranging childcare, which may be a reason to cause higher levels of stress and tardiness at the workplace. Creating an on-site daycare at a business park would provide parents in the area with a convenient option for childcare services. And for our measure of accountability, we'll be looking at the collaboration and sustainability plan. In addition to that, the action plan will be looking at the evaluation plan, both internal and external, as well as the budget included for this project. So the objectives of our project is to establish a child care facility, provide transportation services from facility to school, facilitate an interactive learning environment for enrolled children, and to support a strong parent and child relationship between children and parents who work at these business parks. Now, in order to evaluate our project, we have to look at evaluations both within our administration and staff as well as outside with our clients. In this case would be the parents of the children who are enrolled at this facility. The internal evaluation would be we would be utilizing a staff satisfaction survey that would list the various equipment and resources available at the facility that would measure their usefulness. A comment section will also be provided so that internal members can either suggest, comment, or ask questions regarding the curriculum schedule or request specific resources for their students. This would be taking place at the end of the school year so that any improvements can be addressed over the summer in order to prepare for the following school year. Externally, we would want to measure the objectives presented in the previous slide. This would take place as a survey for parents who have enrolled their children at this facility. We would be covering topics such as cleanliness, convenience of location, and satisfactory operating times. We'd be asking them regarding the effectiveness of a convenience of transportation services for their school-age children to and from school. Also, we would be asking questions regarding the curriculum satisfaction of the parents with the lessons being taught to their children. The last objective would also tie in to the convenience of the location, as well as if they were able to utilize this proximity to the office to facilitate stronger relationships with their children. In addition, a comment section would be provided for parents to voice out questions, concerns, or recommendations. So the budget for this project is looking at a proposed grant of $25,000. We currently do have 200,000 as part of our budget plan for this project. The Kaplan Foundation for Early Childhood awards range between 20 to 100,000 depending on the need for their project. The sources of funding outside of this grant would be from tuition from our students as well as outside fundraising resources. The 25,000 from this Kaplan grant, however, will be going directly towards our short-term direct um, resources for this project, such as resources and curriculum for children or other direct deliverables that would directly impact children's education and welfare that would help reach those 4 objectives of our project. The sustainability plan helps us take a look at how we'd be able to maintain our project throughout various periods of time. So the first one would be for long-term expenses such as tuition and maintenance fees of the facility. We would be looking at these sources of funding through the enrollment of the children in the facility. Short-term expenses such as materials for the school year, additional resources and curriculum, as well as training for teachers that will be working with our children. That would be from the grant that we are applying for with the Kaplan Foundation for Early Childhood. The collaboration plan looks at our partnerships with other stakeholders in this business that are also impacted by the presence of this facility in the business park. Direct stakeholders in this project include facilitating a healthy relationship with owners at the business park and the surrounding office facilities, maintaining a fun and healthy relationship with the parents and students enrolled in the center, as well as maintaining and fostering a strong relationship between the catering and transportation services as well as the teachers and staff as needed to successfully run the daycare and childcare facility. Thank you for watching my grant proposal. I hope you guys learned a lot, as did I. This was a pleasure writing this throughout the course. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.